Welcome to the Degrassi Experience Season 12 edition. I honestly believe this is the best Degrassi we have ever seen, ever.
It's really up there. I mean, when you start off with amazing opening credits like they have this season, I don't really think you could go wrong.
The continuity of the episodes is like this new flavor of you saw some of this person in this episode, but the next episode you didn't see them at all, even though it's a two-parter, but their plot is still present. It's very cool, and it feels more like adult television.
Yeah, there's hints of characters. You see like little things that you don't think are going to be important or just like seem like an afterthought, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh well, that's why we saw that. Like it's very interesting. I'm loving the writing. I feel like the style's a little different. I'm really digging it. All the characters that are being featured, I love where they're headed right now, which
Lots
is
of
crazy.
unexpected things happening. I'm like, whoa, this wasn't in those stupid leaked episode descriptions.
Right.
What's going on?
As you may or may not have known, Alex and I got to see the first 2 episodes of the season while we were in Toronto at the Much Music premiere, which was extra exciting. And big screen Degrassi, which I think I like even better than watching it on the TV.
I think my favorite part of being at the premiere in Toronto was that I would be watching a scene that I really loved, and I would turn around and stare at Steven Stone and be like, this is what I wanted.
We liked this.
That was so fun, just to be like up close and personal with the producers and the cast. Like I think that's really special. I don't know. Like I'm gonna cry. But
we see this unsure Claire and Eli situation, which we were all like hoping it would go in one direction, but we didn't know if it was going in that direction at first.
It went so differently than I thought it would go.
But it was perfect.
Like it was like wham bam thank you ma'am. Like I thought it was gonna be like, oh no, but we can't be together, and it's this big problem. He was like, oh, you want to be together? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
because
like,
I wanted to.
Exactly. He was like, well, I gotta make sure this is for real, and she's like, me too. And then it was like lights and twinkles and stars.
Let's talk about EClare for a minute. I like the fact that now they're in this like easy breezy beautiful EClare-ness. Like they're in like the B and the C plots in their like happy coupley selves, like being together and being cute, and then they have their own separate issues in the larger plots,
which is what we love.
So guys, you don't want to see EClare together in the A plots because that means trouble. You don't want that.
We don't want any trouble in paradise. We like them having their own separate stories and being there to support each other.
It's, you know that they're there for one another in the smaller plots. EClare, congratulations. We knew you could make it through.
They really did, though.
We really deserved it, too. Like, they put me through so many ulcers and, like, hemorrhages and really bad eye headaches.
Sometimes I was comatose, and now I'm not. I'm just watching and fancy-free. There may or may not have been some phone breathing and some sweet wake-ups.
My God. The phone breathing. I just, like, felt like I died and then was reborn so I could listen to them breathing on the phone in the morning. That was the cutest. Stop it, because that was the cutest.
And, like, if it was anybody else, I'd be like, oh, really? Well, that's something. But it was EClare, and I just went, oh, yes. EClare-related story points. Claire gets her new internship with some kind of creepy guy who seems jerky, and we're not too happy about where that's headed.
If you're getting in the way of EClare's first date, I have a problem with you already, sir. Eli's, he's jokes. He's joking about it.
He's Mr. Jokes.
Don't worry.
He's scaring me a little bit.
He's okay.
He's like, oh, I'm just gonna run my hair into a wall. And I'm like, okay, it's not funny because it kind of already happened.
He has come through such a transformation, and he's like so okay now, and Claire like really wants it real bad, and I'm like, okay, this is wonderful. Everybody sing.
Claire.
Musical episode.
And yeah, just a little bit. Also loving how Claire's outfits are kind of, she's like really coming into her own style, but it's kind of like conservative Claire mixed with a little Eli, dark flareness. Her shirts are real
Some
fun.
stripes.
Like, yeah.
Blazers, but like dark ones.
She's just looking like a more stylish Claire, and I'm sure she's really happy because, of course, uniforms are gone, although we don't really have a reason why they're gone, but we love it anyway.
Let's talk about the first episode. So first of all, doing the voiceovers with the stage directions, brilliant. I actually tweeted when we were at the premiere, like, this is actually better than a musical episode because it's so funny to listen to all of the stage directions and, like, the emotions of the characters and all that stuff. Because, like, then you can't take the drama seriously.
Katie giggles and looks like, Bianca looks annoyed and turns to Mr. Simpson on the stage, and I'm like, oh, that's good. That's real good.
That whole concept was very funny. I really loved it. Please do it again. Big thumbs up.
And then we met the hockey team, and I went, okay. Although I gotta say, I am warming up to the Cam possibility of being a person on the show. I will say, Cam is not making me angry like I thought he was going to. I think he's an interesting character. There's maybe more than I thought would be there.
It's like, I appreciate the fact that he's like, on the side, hey guys, I'm not a jerk, but I have to pretend to be, and I'm kind of like, well, that's kind of crappy.
It is, and I'm hoping that's gonna, like, end soon, because you can tell it's so not his style, and I'm like, there's something more to you, let's see what happens.
The crew was officially done, Katie wasn't having any of it, and
she was like, we're not done.
Yeah, she made a bad decision, some stuff happened, and now Katie, we left off in this really interesting place, and I think we're about to see a very different side of Katie Matlin in next week's episodes.
You could see from some of the actions that she did with the egging of the car and the kicking of the mirror and all of that good junk that Katie's got crazy eyes right now. And it's making me scared, but she's got like that look like, everything's gonna be fine.
I feel like the episode tonight, where it's the final scene of Eli saying welcome to Degrassi, and last night's episode where it was Katie being like, oh, a new beginning, or whatever, I don't know what she says. I felt like these last scenes, they're kind of like reminding me of the freeze frame, but it's like
but in a better way. It's like updated
a stronger frame. It's like freeze frame 2.0,
right?
And
I love it, because I missed the freeze frame, obviously.
But
it was
it's
like
not
classic
freezing. It's still fade to black, but it's like freeze frame 2.0.
Exactly. It's like the words
in motion.
The words make you freeze frame. Like, it's like, whoa.
The Bakers, brilliant concept, once again.
Really brilliant concept, and like, good job, Sarah Fisher, because you're making me really hate you. I don't know if that was, like, if that's where you're going with this right now, and the point is to really sell that, like, woo, yay, like, you're killing me right now.
She wears a middle part. I can't, like, I have to hate her in a middle part. I'm like, please, I just want to go up to her and go, with her hair. It just needs to be
give her a side thing or something.
Like, it feels painful. Lyle O'Donohoe, I am in love with you.
We really do. Like, we want to, can we, like, have a joint marriage with Lyle in the middle?
Like, Tristan has this beautiful thing going on, and then, like, Tristan and Tori, I love their friendship.
But I also love his friendship with Maya, like, at the same time.
I'm just, like, crying, and then I'm crying again. Like, these Niners are actually really good. We haven't seen much of Zig, but then again, I don't really care.
Remember that time that Maya got, like, chicken cutlets, and, like, it fell out, and she, like, played, and it was bad, but Mo was still adorable.
Remember that time I was in love with Mo?
Remember that time Mo was fantastic, and everyone should love him as much as we do? Okay, thanks. Just making sure.
He's like the Jonah Hill that Degrassi has needed all this time. Like, that type of humor that's been missing from the show.
Exactly.
It's kind of like a bro humor that I don't think a lot of people appreciate.
And like, we haven't had a really humorous character since JT, and he's not trying to be a JT. He's not taking his humor away, which I love. It's a new humor, but it was much needed.
Imogen playing the water glasses. So brilliant.
I'm just so loving Imogen now. Like, our bad blood between us, it's all in the past because she played water glasses and la-la-la'd her head off. The look at her eye was like, I'm a lunatic, and I was so okay with that.
And Jacob Neum's delivery, like, right after, he was like, well, that was weird, but okay, thanks, Imogen, like,
it
so
was very
funny.
Jonah Hill, and I loved that.
Maya threw the chicken cutlet at Daniel Kelly's head, and I was like, yes!
That girl's like the cool that Emma never had. As much as she's like everyone else, she's very different for the show, and I love that. Yay, different. So the Niners, we love you. Just stick around for forever and a day. Like, so much.
Super impressed with Luke Billick in tonight's episode, where that whole concussion thing came out of nowhere, and we were just like, what is going on?
Bravo Ramona, just...
Oh my god!
Bravo to writers / everyone involved for making that not known, because
This was continuity to the max. Like, it can't get much better than, like, higher and higher.
How? How? Exactly. Something that I never saw coming, but it obviously made sense because, like, yeah, he gets hit in the head a whole lot. Like, he's been through the ringer. And now it's, like, a thing. And
when he called Adam Gracie, I was like, I had to take a moment.
I was so scared. We were really scared. And I don't normally care that much about Drew, but I was real scared.
I was
like,
real
wait,
scared.
Drew.
I was also loving the chubby ginger hipster in the mall. I was like, yes.
Hipster at the kiosk. I was like, wait, can you and Drew, like, work together there and be best friends? Because you're pretty funny.
Drew fell down again.
It was like,
tackling that guy.
And caught the robber and man down.
It was so sad.
Yeah. You know, I think I know where you're going with this.
Do you know where I'm going?
Is it a JD moment? I knew it, because you know what? We don't care about Trianka. Go, get on with your bad self, whatever. JD.
Can we talk about JD?
We love JD.
In love with them.
Wait, remember that time we didn't care who Jake was? We're kind of caring who Jake is now.
Like, I think it's about to be, like, crispy, crunchy, tender, flaky crust JD. Healthy, happy, splendid, and wonderful.
Yeah, I feel like Jake is giving up the chicken and going for some carrot sticks, and him and Katie are, like, a good thing going on right now. I really hope we're gonna see, like, more of them, and it's gonna get for real and less scary, but maybe a little scary thrown in. That's okay. It's fine. And I love that, like, they can double date with Mo and Marisol. How sad is that? They're not real, but I love the double date.
But I'd also be interested to see them be friends with EClare. I'd be like, wait, really? Because that's kind of cool.
Wait, can they all go out? Can it be just
everyone,
like
just like a big, huge, like, double date? Everybody's double dating. Everyone's invited.
We have all these grandiose plans. We just want to see all the couples happy.
This is why we're, like, working back into more old school Degrassi style, because you have your couples who you're, like, comfortable with. Like, you are very confident that Paige and Spinner are dating each other right now, but they still got their own issues in Degrassi. That's where we're at right now with these couples, and I am loving it.
It's great.
It's amazing. And Lyle O'Donoghue, please never stop singing on the show.
I know.
You have the voice of an angel.
Like, I can just, you're like a cherub.
I'm
like,
in love with you. Stop
please, be, like, in a Sistine Chapel, like, with angel wings and
him?
clouds.
He should wear Sab's angel costume.
Yes. Yeah. No, we really love you. And you already killed it. Like, it already happened.
Oh,
it was great.
Your little high five.
Which Lyle tweeted that, like, that was, like, a made-up, like, high five thing.
That's
that
amazing.
They did. I love that kind of stuff. That's really cute. Welcome to Degrassi. Becky Baker, you're going down.
I was so happy she was so pissed off.
Eli's going ham. He's like, I'm about to go ham.
Okay, you know what I don't understand about these, like, Team Becky or Team Eli? Okay, people, bitches love Eli. Bitches don't love Becky.
There's
no competition.
Becky.
Actually, when you try to hashtag Team Becky on your iPhone, it actually doesn't work. Your iPhone rejects the request to hashtag Team Becky. Because your iPhone doesn't even believe that you want to hashtag Team Becky because bitches love Eli.
Well, who that watches Degrassi would honestly have, like, if you're hashtagging Team Becky, you're not watching Degrassi. Like
Becky's hashtagging Team Becky.
It's just Becky.
My brother wouldn't even hashtag Team Becky.
Oh,
we haven't met, like, at all yet. Like, her brother's, like, invisible.
Wait, does she have a brother right now? We don't even know.
I don't know.
There wasn't really a plot that I didn't love.
Right.
Which is seldom. Because there's always something that you're like, oh, I don't like them, or, ooh, that person can go away. But really, I was like, oh, this is intriguing, the whole thing. And BT Dubs, Drew's I did it line, I died. Loved the Katie crying at everything thing.
Oh, it was so funny.
That was great.
So funny. And I was so happy that they're still acknowledging Casey's regression back into the intelligent group. Congratulations, Degrassi, on being nominated for another Emmy.
Because you deserve it so much. Bravo.
Yep.
Writers, treat yourself to some extra snacks today. Good job. Yay.
First week of Degrassi.
It kicked our butts.
It's hard to believe that it's been the first week of Degrassi already.
I know, the summer seasons, they do this to you.
They go fast.
Yes.
It's very scary.
We're ready for week 2.
We are?
Oh, I'm ready.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, Is Allie ready? Stop procreating! I don't know.